trend has changed here. Earlier we were selling in tons, going to a client, giving 50 paisa offer and getting the order of 100 tons.
Now the volume game.
Yes, volume game. Now the story is totally changed. Now what we are doing, we are meeting corporate clients, whether it is PSUs, any of the government agencies, or real estate company, all institutions and corporate bodies. We are meeting their corporate communication people. From there we are, because everybody who does printing is our client. The thing is that some of the people are using those premium product all the time, and sometimes we use occasionally.
Okay.
So all are our clients, the person who are going for the corporates which are going for printing. So now we are meeting corporate communication people there. From there we get an idea that who is the agency or designer working for them.
Okay.
Most of the people have their in-house designing houses. So from there, what happens? We get the lead and we come to agencies. There we meet production people or creative people. Then we just because now in today's time, these agency people are a doctor. They are just prescribing body. They write paper as like they use Mont Blanc, use Hanzol paper, use Cordinon paper.
They recommend.
So, yes, they just recommend. So we just persuade them to recommend our paper, showing them our competitive edge with pricing, with our availability of service.
So it's like a medical representative.
True. There we are going and just casually coaxing the agencies that please prescribe our paper. And now we are again coming to printer, because ultimately printer is printing the product. So we give them the sales promotion, like discounts we are giving them the different offers. So because printers are ultimately buyers, and end user is corporate or the person which are using the product. So like this we are working.
So you've got a doctor, which is the designer,
Exactly.
okay, or the production person in an agency. Then you've got a chemist, which is your printer.
Yes, printer.
Because he will say, "Yeah, nahi theek hai, ye chal raha hai," whatever.
Yes,
when you go to buy,
yes.
correct?
And the patient is
The final end consumer.
yes.
Interesting. Okay. So what is there any difference between Hanzol? What are the varieties of paper which are available in the market in the fine paper segment?
Fine paper, if you talk about mills, like from Europe, here we are having Cordinon. Even now Hanzol is from South Korea. One more one more Korean product is from Sama paper mill, Galgo. So they are giving us competition, a very good competition in a specific product segment, because Cordinon is having a wide range of product. So in one specific product segment, and that segment covers 70% of the fine paper market.
Okay.
So that is the main competition we are lying. Our Mont Blanc with Hanzol paper mill, Cordinon's Natural Evolution, and then Sama paper mill is the product name is Iris and Rondeau. Apart from that, we are having Fedrigani, Transasia, and then a few Reneur, and a lot more products are into the market. But mainly 2-3 competitors, Cordinon, mills are doing well now. Cordinon, Hanzol, Galgo, Fedrigani.
Okay.
Otherwise,
is there a product difference, or is there just a price difference?
What happens that price difference is actually there with the product differences.
Okay.
So when we talk about, we are not doing the whole Hanzol product catalog, because it is actually having more than 100 of products ranges, wide ranges, SKUs. So now what is happening? Cordinon is dealing with almost more than 100 product ranges, and we are only doing 2 product ranges, which is actually covering 70% of the market. That I said you yes.
Okay, the most popular ones.
The most popular we have picked up.
Okay.
So with that, the Cordinon is priced higher because of its quality, because of its consistency, and maybe these are the European products. It's just a brand. It's just a brand that European brand it is. We are the Hanzol and the Sama is from the Korean mills, and there may be quality differences, but being as a patron or the serving buddy of Hanzol, we do not find any sort of differences. There are some difference in texture. So on that basis, this Cordinon is higher priced. We are priced below Cordinon and very at parallel with and our competitor Galgo.
Okay, so you're very close to Galgo, which is
Yes.
also a South Korean company?
Korean company.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So there is a product difference. How do you show the difference to the customer? Can they make out actually?
Yes. Actually, what happens that we are every machine, like the persons working in the same company, same profile, even have some differences. So the paper is actually having its formation. It is made up of a different machine. It is having a different shape, different formation is there. So after, when you will actually look at and you will find the difference that okay, this is the product from Hansol, this is the product from Cordinon.
Physically you can make out.
Yes.
Okay.
But once it is printed, and again I am talking about the same product range.
I got that.
Yes. So then it is little tougher to find a difference because once it is printed, a full cover printing is done, and then the probability of making a guess becomes very less. In our product segment in Montblanc, actually the texture, the feel is 70% different. And then you talk about the Cordinon natural evolution and Iris or Rendezvous is little closer in texture, not in result, because natural evolution gives always very high end result is very good. So because of our formation, we still feel that no, Hansol product I have been able to recognize that this is our product.
Okay.
So it's all about the experience and touching and feeling.
So the customer in the end पता नहीं चलता.
After printing, 80% of the time it's very tough.
Is there any particular kind of printing where the difference is accentuated?
No, it's not so. When we are going through offset printing, and it is actually the full ground job. Suppose
पूरा cover करेगा. हाँ.
This is full ground job.
Done.
So here it's little tougher because when it leaves the blank sides, we have been able to actually feel that okay, what is the differences. So we can figure out. But once it is the full ground job, again the coating is there, so it's little tougher.
Okay. Interesting. For the customers, therefore, they can't also make out. So do printers therefore, show something and print something else? वो भी होता है?
It does happen. ये होता है. Because what happens many of the time we cannot make happy to each of our clients, and we are not having any of the conditions. Our competition is having good edge or a good relationship. They change.
So when you go now, you're not going from Sona, correct? You're going from Hansol.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, what is the perception? Now, so you're outside of Sona. So when you go to the customer, what do they think about Sona?
Let's see. Again, Sona is one of the very big company in fine paper. One of the star, I would say, because fine paper trading houses. So 80% of the printers, they are happy with their service availability, but 20% because of its relation they have been doing business, fine paper business, around 10 years and all. So a few have got, maybe they are not happy, or in any of the cases, then 20% people say no, you have this problem, you have this problem. So just make it, and they are just making it count. Sometimes positioning ourselves as a little separate entity from Sona. Ultimately the billing is done from Sona, so we are just correlated. They are just knowing it. So we are trying to figure it out and trying to heal that. We are trying to know. We have been, now whatever has happened has happened. Now we are totally changed. We are into field. Now you don't have to even go to our office. Just make us call, because Sona has brought a lot of revolution in the marketing specifically. It has started working on the corporate end. Earlier